what an awesome pay-per-view. Or it's not really pay-per-views anymore, but main event, big event, whatever that SummerSlam was. And the reason why I say it's not really pay-per-view anymore, you can watch it if you're a subscriber to Peacock. But I had a really good time watching that thing. That thing was highly entertaining. Man, some good matches. Let's see, what was the one right out the gate? Was that one Mysterio's, I think? I'm trying to remember. Just got done watching it, and I thought it was fantastic. And, we're getting ready to go into Raw right now. And it's going to be unbelievable what we see happen on Raw. Because, obviously, after SummerSlam, we know that WWE is in good hands. Brood Edge coming back with the short haircut is absolutely awesome. I do think that'll be good. I can't wait to see what they do with that. I also think that the Mysterios winning over on the Judgment Day was really cool. Part of me wonders if we're gonna see a heel turn with Dominic, which would be really cool. I love that he came out with a mullet and the Eddie Guerrero t-shirt, or hoodie thing. That was really cool. I was a fan of the match. Rey Mysterio doing the belly slide out of the ring with the chair onto Finn Balor was fantastic. And then I feel scatterbrained because I can't remember the exact lineup of the show, like how the matches went, but Pat McAfee and Happy Corbin, that match was really good. I was really impressed with how that match went because I was not expecting it to be that good. Hang on one second. So yes, I was really surprised with how that match went. Not disappointed though, not disappointed at all. I thought that was a really good match. A lot of trash talking, a lot of back and forth, just a good bitter rivalry that ended awesomely. Another really great match is the New Day versus Street Profits. My brain blanked there for a second. That match was phenomenal. Jeff Jarrett is the special guest referee in Nashville. I thought was really special. Really cool. Excuse me there. And it brought a lot of really good flavor to the video, or to the match. And I thought it had a lot of really great, awesome, creative moments. And it's good to see. It's good to see some different things going on. That one, obviously, this pay-per-view still had fingerprints of Vince McMahon on it because he made a lot of the matches and stuff. So, Usos ended up retaining, and I do think the Street Profits are going to end up breaking up soon, just because it seems like they're really building forward to be just that. And a lot of other people, I think, are in agreement with me on that one. So I do think that would be really good. It'd be that fresh face that I was talking about the other day for the world title picture. With Triple H in charge, I think we're gonna see a few things. One, when I say in charge, I mean in charge of creative or whatever. Obviously, Steph is up there, as well as Nick, both of them being the co-CEOs. And I don't know. I was thinking about the fresh face thing that I said the other day, tonight while I was watching, because I did say that I was watching it today. So while I was watching the pay-per-view, I did notice some people in my mind that I would like to see in that title picture. And one of those things is, okay, if you make Dominic turn heel and you can do a thing back and forth with him and Ray, you could eventually turn him into a main title picture person. They kept the Money in the Bank briefcase with Theory. which, not exactly how I would have booked it. But they did a great job. I am not complaining about how they did it at all. And they could still do the run of bad luck thing. He could have the run of bad luck and still keep that briefcase the entire time. Because he could, here's a really cool idea. What if he keeps the briefcase up till WrestleMania? Because that briefcase is good up until Money in the Bank of next year, I believe. Or up until WrestleMania. I can't remember exactly what the deadline is, but okay. So, say he keeps that Money in the Bank briefcase. Wins the Royal Rumble. Wrestles at WrestleMania on, say, night 1 for the Undisputed Championship. Loses. Okay? But he was so close or something. And he goes after it the night before. Or the night 2. Blah, 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 blah. Or, this would be even cooler in my opinion. Loses the match. Gets up off the mat. Cashes in. And now it becomes a 2 falls match. And he wins on the second fall. I'd be okay with that. I do think they're going to end up working on Theory to where he is a better character than what would have happened with Vince. Sorry, I'm trying to cut down on the glare for you. And I do think that it's going to end up being pretty good. I want to see more Kevin Owens nowadays. I don't know if McIntyre's going to be able to pull it out on old Roman. Yes. Let's go ahead and talk about the main event since I'm jumping ahead a little. Actually, you know what? No. Hold that thought. Spoiler alert there. Let's talk about the rest of the show real quick. A couple of huge return and in a main roster debut. So we had Edge return, Bayley return, and I think Iro was the one that made the main roster debut, because I'm pretty sure Dakota Kai already had done some stuff on the main roster. I could be wrong. But that was really, really cool. Man, Triple H is just out here living his best life, isn't he? I really think that this creative is going to be really, really good. And my ultimate thing is I hope that Triple H can stay healthy. Because family first. But if he can stay healthy and do a really amazing job, I'm all for it. I think it'd be really, really good. Let's see. Theory obviously didn't win the U.S. title. So that kind of fell into the thing that I was hoping for. Oh, the crazy Liv and Ronda Rousey controversy was awesome. I thought that was really, really smart. Sorry I'm so sweaty. But trying to get this walk in, and thought that this was a perfect time to go ahead and film some Smark stories. I really thought that finish, first off, the match as a whole was really, really great, but then finishing it the way they did, where it's like, well, she tapped before, but it wasn't caught. The shoulders were down, so 1, 2, 3. That's great, because now we can see them go at it again at Clash at the Castle. And I'm totally fine with another match between those two, because they did such a good job. I guess we're at the main event now. Rollins and Riddle. I'm sorry, I'm just so anxious to talk about the main event. The Rollins and Riddle thing was fantastic, and I thought that they did an amazing job on that. I'd like to see Rollins get back into the main title picture, and I think that would be really, really good for everybody involved. Be good for the company, be good for Rollins, be a great opponent for Reigns or McIntyre, whoever ends up winning, because Rollins came so close at the Royal Rumble. But that's not a fresh face. It's a fresher face, but it's not exactly what I was looking for whenever I said I want a fresh face. Rey Mysterio, I don't think I finished that thought earlier. Rey Mysterio would be a great fresh face. Lesnar, don't you go retiring on me, because what that dude did in that match, dude looked like he was living his best life. Like, he was happy and like just super excited to be in the ring. And like, to see that out of that dude, you know, that's a dude that, you know, I'm here for the money and all this other stuff that we've heard for years. But I mean, he always did a good job, and I was okay with that. But like, to see that dude like genuinely happy, like coming down to the ring with the tractor, coming in and just doing all the different things that he did in that match, getting really creative with using tables and stuff. Of like, he used a table as a chair. He, you know, did it like a ECW type move where, you know, broken piece of table on the floor, and he just slams Reigns through it. It was great to see so much creativity out of the guy. I just really, really hope that they keep that up, and, you know, he gets to continue doing that, even if it's a part-time thing. Would I want to see him be a champion? I don't like part-time champions, but I do like Brock Lesnar, and this character is really, really good. He did a great job reinventing himself with it. Whoever worked with him, or if he came up with on his own, whatever, fantastic. And to me, one of the coolest thing was Paul Heyman took an F5. Like, kudos to that guy. I mean, it was just awesome. The tractor eventually, you know, he came out down to the ring with it, got in the bucket, and, you know, was introducing himself from the bucket, which I thought was fantastic. And then it gets better. He uses the bucket as a weapon, dumping Reigns into the ring. You know, F5s everybody, or not everybody, but everywhere for Reigns. Eventually F5s everybody, because Theory comes out, the Usos come out, he F5s Heyman. I mean, yes, we're in the middle of the Brock Lesnar love fest right now. And it was just so good, and I hope to see more. I was super happy with it, and hopefully you were too. It seems like everybody's giving love to the pay-per-view. All right, so we see Lesnar do this ultimate moment where he picks the ring up and like bends it and like drops Reigns out of the ring. And I was like, this is it. This is the ultimate moment that we've been waiting for, the end of Roman Reigns' title reign. And they had the match continue, which I kind of felt bad for the people on the side of the ring where the ring was bent up high and you couldn't see. But I mean, golly, what a match. Like, chef's kiss. I mean, it felt like that's what we had been wanting for years, and we finally got it. And honestly, if that was how the rivalry had been the entire time, I think I would have been more of a fan of constantly being handed Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar for the past decade. You know, they've had some really good moments. Like, you see the one where Lesnar just slaps Reigns in the face during the video package. I totally missed that moment, and I was like, that's a great moment, because it's just like the ultimate sign of disrespect. So, yeah, this rivalry's had some good stuff. Where it'll end up, who knows? This video is getting a little long. I didn't want to keep you guys here this long, so we're gonna wrap it up. And enjoy Raw tonight, guys. Have a good one. Like, share, comment, all that good stuff.